All right. Welcome. And thank you for being here. I want to introduce you to a heroine. Her name is Mia Voss. She's smart, she's funny. She's a little bit terrifying, and she has spent years running her dating life like a research operation. The binder files is 6 books about a woman who decided certainty was safer than love. And the 6 men who proved her wrong, one category at a time. So let's open the binder. Mia is a marketing strategist in Brooklyn, and she has built a system. She has categories. She has rules, a 3-date ceiling. A color-coded Google Doc she calls market research. On the right is the architecture she walks into every match with. Each book takes one of these categories and pushes on it until something cracks. The series builds toward one quiet question. When is a system going to cost you more than you're willing to pay? Book 1, Mia, needs a +1 for a black tie gala. Clean scope, clean exit. She files Ryan Cole, a Brooklyn architect, under category 1. Then he turns out to be the keynote speaker. Doesn't need her to navigate anything, and starts looking at her the way he looks at buildings, noticing exactly what she's holding up. He doesn't play the script. He plays with her instead. And by the time he asks whether she likes having a system more than she likes what the system gives her, the conversation has already moved into her head and refused to leave. Book 2 slows everything down. Oliver Grant is a structural engineer doing weekend renovations between situations. There's a crack in Mia's kitchen wall. The job should take a weekend. It takes 3. Oliver is solid, patient, kind in a way that doesn't require an audience. And he simply notices when she pivots away. Every time the conversation threatens to go somewhere real. By the time the plaster cures, Mia is standing in a perfectly fixed kitchen, realizing the clean exit window came and went. And she didn't take it. 3 days later, he calls. I found another issue. She says, I'll be home. Book 3 flips the moral high ground. Marco Bell is a food critic with access to the 3 impossible restaurants Mia wants. She files him his culinary passport. What she doesn't know is that he's writing a piece about what it's like to be a date on a dating app, from the date's perspective. He matched her because her profile is a masterclass in calibrated presentation. 2 people equally guilty of using each other. The reveal lands at course 4, and the argument on the sidewalk afterward is the best conversation either of them has had in years. Book 4 is the hardest one, and I think the most important one. Daniel Park is an NYU psychology professor. He identifies Mia's framework within 10 minutes of date 1 and chooses to be present anyway. He says, I know you have parameters. I just want you to know where I am. She follows every rule of category 4 and exits at 3 dates perfectly kindly. He says, I understand. I wish you didn't have to. And standing outside the restaurant on a cold night, Mia finally understands what she actually built. Not a system for dating, a machine for leaving. And she just used it on someone who would have stayed. This is the book that will make readers put it down and sit quietly for a moment. Book 5 takes her to Florence after book 4. Mia books a work trip and matches Alex Torres, a travel photographer with a built-in expiration date. 4 days, category 5. The most airtight defensive posture of the series. Florence does not care about her spreadsheet. At the Mercado Central, Alex photographs her laughing and shows her the image later. He says, that's what you look like when you're not deciding what to look like. She will keep that photograph for years, day 4. She boards the plane and cries over the Alps and tells herself it's the altitude. She knows it isn't. And then, the finale, Mia opens Julian Mercer's profile and recognizes her own strategy reflected back at her. He's a financial strategist running the same spreadsheet she is. They meet, and both are performing, and both are. This is the problem. Genuinely delighted. The mutual reveal happens on the same day. Neither is guilty of anything except being the same kind of broken. The real question isn't whether they can trust each other. It's whether they trust themselves enough to dismantle the last wall. At the end, he says, "I think it might have been an instruction." She takes his hand. The apartment is quiet. For the first time, the quiet is enough. 6 contemporary romances, each one a complete hey you can read on its own. Together, they form one slow burn arc toward the question Mia has been carrying since book 4. If you love smart heroines, sharp dialogue, and romances that earn every page of their fallout, open the binder. The Binder Files is available now on Amazon, Kindle, paperback, and Kindle Unlimited. See link in description for details. Thank you.